Good afternoon, wrestling fans, and welcome to Championship Wrestling. I am Marty Ricker. We've got a big card for you today. April Explosion. The April Explosion Tour kicks off next Saturday, April the 5th, at the Carver Rec Center in Johnson City. We'll have more big news about the April Explosion Tour coming up in this broadcast. Also, on today's episode, John Hawkins Promotions is going to conduct a funeral service on the career of Tony Givens. We'll find out what that's all about. And also, Wayne Adkins is going to be in action as well. It's another great show of Championship Wrestling. Thanks for joining us. Let's get it started.
Fans, if you'd like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization, and you'd like to see the excitement of Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, civic groups, or any group wishing to raise money can bring the stars of Championship Wrestling to town for a night of action and receive a portion of the receipts. Visit us at ChampionshipWrestlingTV.com or call 423-773-5449. Dates are filling up, so call now.
We're back, and this is a one-on-one contest pitting Mr. Wrestling Adam York of Triple Crown against Wayne Adkins. Wayne Adkins recently returned to Championship Wrestling. He has been traveling all throughout the Southeast, including some impressive performances recently at the Nashville Fairgrounds. So Wayne Adkins went on a little spring tour across the Southeast, but coming back to his home, Championship Wrestling.
You know, I've been down to the Nashville Fairgrounds. That's a great facility. It's a legendary facility. You know, a lot of greats have been through there.
Yep.
I almost saw one of the Moondogs kill Burt Prentice down there. He had a knife through his throat.
Isn't the Nashville Fairgrounds where TNA got its start?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, with weekly pay-per-views back in the day. And he's coming back. Burt Prentice, our USA promotion down there. And
yeah.
And promoter Nick Goulas ran Nashville Fairgrounds a lot back in the 70s with his son, the sensational George.
Yep.
I'm dating myself. Adam York, a colossal 302 pounds from Cincinnati, Ohio.
You know, at one time, Marty, Adam tipped the scales at around 500 pounds.
He certainly
like
did.
Myself.
Yeah.
We both lost the weight around the same time, actually.
Yeah, he was a manager at one time. He didn't really actually get in the ring until just a few years ago. He was a manager. He was known as Big Daddy. He managed the tag team champions, the Blonde Bombers, Tim Baldwin and Thorne. He managed Mike Cooper, managed a lot of different athletes during his managerial tenure, and has transferred that and translated that into a successful in-ring career.
He's actually improved over this last year, and him and Thorne and Candy and have some really big problems going on right now.
Yeah. Adam York.
He's actually went as far as to give Candy his shotgun move. It's one of the most devastating moves in Championship Wrestling.
Well, Brian, actually coming up in Greenville on April the 12th, War Games cage match. It's actually going to be Adam York and his group.
The Smith brothers.
Yeah, the Smith brothers against Robbie Cassidy, Nick Hammonds, and Thorne. And if Adam York and his team wins, Adam York gets 5 minutes alone in the cage with Candy. And if Thorne, Robbie Cassidy, and Nick Hammonds win, then Candy gets 5 minutes alone in the cage with Barbie.
Yeah, I'd like to see that actually, but not in the cage. Maybe some more or cream corn, something Jello.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Wayne Atkins being forced back into the turnbuckle. You watch too many overnight infomercials.
I'm just a pervert, Marty. I'll admit it.
Wrestling fans, 1 week from tonight,
Actually,
Carver Rec Center.
Have rehab for that.
Carver Rec Center in Johnson City 1 week from tonight. Fans in Johnson City have been clamoring for championship wrestling, and you're going to get it 1 week from tonight at the Carver Rec.
Come on out to Carver, and you know, you can check out the great competition here. You can check out the great-looking ladies here. You know, I'm sure there's some Rob Knight fans in Johnson City. Seem to be a lot here.
Hard right hand by Wayne Atkins, and Adam York wobbly, and now he's down with a Wayne Atkins drop kick. So Adam York out of the ring, and looks like he's headed back to Cincinnati, Ohio.
You got to pronounce that right.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
I think he's trying to say it's sensational or something like that. Or he is, but
fans.
I've had trouble with Adam in the past, and I've been friendly with him in the recent. And a lot of the times, Adam's very good at playing the mind games.
Did you am I dreaming this, or did you have an anything goes match with Adam York at the Armory in Kingsport?
I sure did.
I thought you did, yeah. Bizarre match. Adam York back in the ring, going to go once again for a collar and elbow tie-up. And there's a knee to the midsection. Wayne Atkins rammed into that top turnbuckle. There's a hard elbow, another hard elbow, a third, a fourth. And Wayne Atkins is rocking in the corner, off the ropes.
Well, you know,
here comes the York train.
Yep, the York train.
Ooh, got him. Short DDT. 1, 2.
You know, I've never been a big fan of Wayne Atkins. We've had some problems, but so you know, I'm a little bit biased here. I'm kind of hoping Adam pulls out the victory here tonight.
Well, Wayne Atkins up on the top rope. Adam York with a hard right hand. Wrestling fans, we're back here in Kingsport at the Civic Auditorium on Thursday night, April 10th. That's Thursday, April 10th.
Oh, nice crossbody. His momentum took him too far there, Marty.
Yep, sure did. Both men a little worse for wear. Championship Wrestling returns to Greenville, Eastview Parks and Recreation on April 12th. We were due to be there tonight, but due to a scheduling conflict that has been moved, and it is now on Saturday, April 12th. So fans expecting to come to Championship Wrestling tonight, the 29th in Kingsport, or in Greenville, that is now on April 12th.
You know, Marty, you mentioned TNA.
Wait a minute, what the world? Adam York has just KO'd Rob Knight. There's some history there.
I don't know. Rob used to manage Adam at one point, but poor Rob.
Rob Knight is called for the bell. Wait a minute, here comes Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith in the ring.
Or is that Charlie? I can't tell the difference anymore.
I believe that's Wayne. That's Wayne Smith. And they're really working over Wayne Atkins. Triple Crown, 2 of the 3 members of Triple Crown working over Wayne Atkins. Here comes Nick Hammonds with a chair. Here comes Nick Hammonds with a chair. Nick Hammonds into the ring with a chair. And there goes Triple Crown, bidding a hasty retreat.
Well, you know, a lot of history here too, folks.
Well,
not only is there bad blood between him and the Triple Crown, but these two were once a tag team. Surprising to see. You know, Wayne probably don't know what's going on as much as anybody else.
You're exactly right. Wayne Atkins and Nick Hammonds, former tag team champions. And the winner of the match via disqualification is Wayne Atkins here on Championship Wrestling. Wrestling fans, it's the April Explosion Tour in Championship Wrestling. It starts next Saturday, April 5th at the Carver Rec Center in Johnson City. A great card including a street fight. Mo Jenkins takes on Chris Richards at the Carver Rec Center next Saturday night. Let's bring in Mo Jenkins, one half of the United States Tag Team Championships. Carver Rec Center in Johnson City, you and Chris Richards in a street fight.
Yeah, that's true, Marty Ricker. You know, Chris Richards is very skilled in the ring. But when it comes to a street fight, that's a whole different ball game. See, I come from the gutter, where nothing was given to anybody. You had to take it through fights, through battles, through gunplay, whatever. So Chris Richards, you better bring your tape for your risk. You better bring your little Tennessee redneck ass on down to the East Carver Rec Center and get prepared to get your ass beat in a fight. And you can believe that.
Carver Rec Center, Saturday, April 5th in Johnson City. Wrestling fans, Thursday night, April 10th at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. The April Explosion Tour continues, and then that Saturday, April the 12th, we return to the Eastview Parks and Recreation Center in Greenville. 15-foot-high steel cage, a couple of cage matches, including a War Games cage match. Let's bring in national heavyweight champion Robbie Cassidy. Robbie, the big 15-foot-high steel cage in Greenville.
That's right, Greenville, the 12th. We've got the big War Games steel cage match coming up, but I'll just go ahead and say this right now. First off, I've got a big surprise right here on television day for the fans of the CW Network on right here for Championship Wrestling. I've got a big announcement regarding the April 10th show at the Civic Auditorium on a Thursday night and a challenge for one of John Hogan's members. But right now, we've got Greenville War Games, April 12th. Thorne, Nick Hammonds, Robbie Cassidy versus the Smith brothers and Adam York. And see, the stakes are on the line because 5 minutes with Candy is in the balance. See, Adam York, I've already said it once, the only place that you're going to get 5 minutes with Candy is in your dreams. April 12th, Thorne, Nick Hammonds, Robbie Cassidy versus the Smith brothers and Adam York. War Games is coming to Greenville. Don't miss it.
That is on April the 12th. Wrestling fans, a 15-foot-high steel cage, Greenville, Eastview Parks and Recreation Center. Once again, Saturday, April 5th, Carver Rec Center in Johnson City. On Thursday, April the 10th, at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Saturday, April 12th, in Greenville. Wrestling fans, it's the April Explosion Tour from Championship Wrestling. Wrestling fans, this is the first edition of CW Confrontation. Now, both of these men, Adam York and Thorne, have agreed through their attorneys to have a verbal confrontation without violence. Gentlemen, the April Explosion Tour underway. Cards in Greenville, Rogersville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Adam York.
Hey, it doesn't matter if it's in Greenville. It doesn't matter if it's in Rogersville, Johnson City, or Kingsport. We'll go to hell and back, and I'll kick your ass any day of the week. Because it doesn't matter, Thorne. You're no longer the CW TV champion. It's all about blood now, buddy. We ran the roads together, but that's all over with now, chump. Because I'm about to kick your ass like you ain't ever been kicked before, son.
If you know you're so confident in yourself, Adam, you're gonna kick my ass in Greenville, Rogersville, Johnson City, Kingsport. It don't matter. If you're so confident, then why did your lawyers write up this contract where I couldn't kick your ass right now? But hey, that's all cool and fine. I will wait till the date says in the books. I'll wait. That's fine. Then you know what? I got something. You know, I got in my back pocket, since you always talk about your friends, I called up my friend from TNA, David Young. Since you ain't got nothing to do on April 26th, he said he'll come square off with you.
Wow.
Think of that.
First off, chump, the contract says no touching the man, okay? And don't get it twisted, because I am the man, all right? And David Young, who the hell is David Young? David Young's a jobber, son, all right? I got no problem kicking David Young's ass, all right? But since you want to talk about TNA and you want to talk about big stars coming in, baby, if you check the Rolodex on my phone, it reads like a who's who of professional wrestling. Yeah. And right at the top, you know, the phone book starts with A. And right at the top of my list is none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. So I tell you what, chump, bring David Young, and I'll bring AJ, and he'll kick your ass like I do every week when we come out there.
Well, you know what? I'm glad he is on top, because, you know, you and AJ, A for Adam, A for AJ. Hell, you better hope he likes getting his ass smoked by Thorne, too. Let's go, Candy.
Well, wrestling fans, there you have it. CW Confrontation. Hey, it's not over between these two. Wrestling fans, stay with us.
Talk to me like that, Marty. That's wrong. All right, you touch me.
I'm sorry, man.
Call for, man.
You'll get your chance, Adam. Wrestling fans, we're back after this.
There's no reason I figured everybody would love that a little bit. I did it just for you because what we got coming up here in a few minutes is to finish that once and for all. The last time we ever have to hear that stinking music.
Never again, baby, never again.
What I got for you, Mr. Logan, last month you came to me and you said, John, I need you to earn your money. John, I need you to take care of this for me. Because you were robbed last month right here in the middle of this ring.
That's right.
You were robbed of your newly won television title.
That's right, that's right.
So what I did, because, shut your mouth. What I did was go to my lawyers and make sure that they found a loophole, if you will, and it was easy to find in this because this was a travesty of justice. What they said was Bo James, yes, he was an official for that match, but he had no power to put that title on the line, baby. So right here, I got something for you special.
I love it. I love it, baby. Let me see it. I knew that there was a reason why I needed you. I knew there was a reason why I signed with you. And right here is it. I told you all along that my lawyers in Fayetteville, West Virginia, Greg Hewitt and Anthony Salvatore of Hewitt and Salvatore, they would do their jobs there. All you had to do was put them with the right people. And I told you people, and I am a man of my word, just like the gospel, I said that Thorne's reign would come to an end. And you see who's standing here with a belt. And I tell you what we've done is we went back, we've erased the fact that Robbie Cassidy ever pinned me from the record books. It never happened. It never took place. No, it didn't. It never took place. It was a figment of y'all's imaginations. I am now the Championship Wrestling television champion. That means I'm the reason you people turn on the TV. I'm the reason that you sit down in front of the box. And I tell you, I'm the only reason Championship Wrestling is on the air. And we know why? Because the big hero. You can cheer all you want, but unfortunately, Medicare won't pay for a wheelchair for him to come out here. So your big hero, it's time to lay him to rest.
Nice segue. And moving on, what I got to do right now is ask for a little moment of silence as we remember the career that was Tony the Dragon Givens, and they bring that coffin out. Amen. Boys, go ahead and get up here. We're trying to show respect here. You see my boys have suits on for the most part. It's nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're here tonight, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives, although I know that's the same in Kingsport. We are here tonight not to mourn the death of Tony the Dragon Givens. Tonight, we're here to celebrate the life that was once Tony's leg. I mean, what a spry little leg it was. It wasn't a chicken leg. It wasn't even a turkey leg. And God knows it wasn't a third leg. But what it was a dragon leg. Shut your mouth.
We're going to do a funeral here.
We are trying to do a funeral. You need to shut your mouth.
I'm hurt deeply.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay, Brian. It'll be okay.
I mean, I'm thinking about the times that I rode up to West Virginia and beat Tony half to death. And then I'm thinking about the times in Kentucky and that one time in Ohio in a vacant lot where I beat him and 3 other guys half to death.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
I'll never get to live that moment again.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You see, everybody has their own memories of this leg. I remember this leg kicking me in the face. I remember this leg running off with money he owed me. I remember this leg doing many things to me. But still yet, it was just a little leg. Right, I need right now, where I'm from, I don't believe in a closed casket. I believe in an open casket to celebrate what we really feel of Tony Givens. Hey, Chris, you've known him the longest, brother. I think it's only fitting if you go open Tony's casket. You got it. No, I want you to go open Tony's casket.
No. I've been around long enough. I know not to open up any kind of boxes, okay?
What are you saying? What do you mean?
Well, open what might be in that box.
Look, man, I know better than anybody that this is pro wrestling, but trust me, brother. Trust me, open the box. I want to see what's in the box.
There's nothing in the box. You go with him, Brian.
If I go with you, will you open the box?
I'll open the box. If you go with me, I'll open the box right now.
Why, it's his remains. All that's left of Tony Givens is just the cheap merchandise that he sells over there. That's all it's worth.
You think it's funny to come out here and try to have a funeral service for Tony Givens? You think it's funny for his family? You think it's funny for his wife and his kid?
I love it that his wife and kids watching me do this. She'll be lucky if I don't break her leg.
He had to go pay $44 for each of his kids a ticket, for his kid and his wife and himself a ticket to go see the circus, and he couldn't even go sit in his own damn seat.
That's right. I hope that little girl grows up the rest of her life knowing her daddy failed her. I'm glad he couldn't sit in that seat.
You talk real big with 6 of you up there. We saw what happened last time we were in the ring when I pinned your shoulders to the mat. You had to get your lawyer to beat me because you couldn't do it yourself. Now I tell you what, John Hawkins said you won't get in the ring with me. Cody Ice says you're not worth my time. Alex Winters, I went 3 for 3 on you between December and January. Brian Logan, I beat you last time here in Kingsport. So Chris Richards, if you've got a set, I'm challenging you Thursday night, April 10th, Civic Auditorium. You, me, title on the line in a casket match.
I accept, Robbie Cassidy, and you just buried your own grave on April the 10th. next. Trust me.
Chris Richards, go ahead. April 10th, Thursday night, we're going to be here. You and me, national title on the line. You want it? I'm going to put your big ass in that and bury you 6 feet under.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Well, there you heard it, Brian Wayne. Casket match. Are you kidding me?
That's a first for this area. Casket match first for championship wrestling. You know, I had to say I love this.
A casket match in Kingsport. My goodness, we'll tell you more about that as we get more details. Wrestling fans, this is Championship Wrestling.